Hi, my name is Jonathan Niccol. I'm a JVP at Vets4Pets in Worcester. I have over the years been a JVP of numerous practices. So I've just been asked to give a little introduction about why I became a JVP, etc., etc. And I've got my head receptionist, Laura. She's going to be asking me some questions so we can have a little insight into my world as it is at the moment. So, Laura, over to you. Well, basically, I always found that when I worked for somebody else, I really struggled to do the things the way that I wanted to do them. And I found that the best way to overcome that was to become the boss. And then I could imprint my vision of what I thought would be a great working environment for my team. And I could deliver a happy and consistent team. And then also alongside that, I could look after the pets to the level that I wanted to look after them to, and implement things as and when I needed to, and it was more flexible and adaptable. So yeah, I think what I love most about owning my own practice is the freedom that it gives me. It gives me the freedom to really think big and not to get stuck in, what am I trying to do as a vet that day. For example, not just give the vaccine, but I'm thinking, what difference is it going to make to this pet by giving good vaccines, by giving good service? How can I improve that owner's experience through the practice, and how can I improve that pet's experience through the practice? So, for example, I currently run no fear practice, and that means basically any animal coming through is try to has the most positive experience. And we talk a lot about basically well-being and care and just pain-free clinics and just all of those things. So you can just implement. That's one of the things that's good about that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that depends on your need. As and when if you're in a situation where you need support urgently, then that support function becomes the most important thing that you get the most use out of. So I think, but in a day-to-day running of the practice, I suppose the ARM, which is my area relationship manager, he's probably the most useful because I can chat to him, I can talk to him about ideas, I can strategize, I can think big, or sometimes just think small, sometimes just say, hey, how you doing? So there's a lot of those little bits and pieces that you get out of having that area relationship manager. The nice thing that I've enjoyed about being part of the group is that you have a lot of people in all functions within the support office that when you need them, they deliver what is the absolute best that they can, and that's really important. So when I need marketing, I'm talking to the marketing people and they're really engaged and they will listen to my ideas, and sometimes I say that's a bit crazy, slow down, that's a bit out there, or they say, geez, that's a brilliant idea, can we use that across the group? And that's what you get out of it. So you get a lot of various functions that you can utilize. And if you, for example, need HR are great, you can use them as well. The accounting, you can work on bits and pieces. And I think what I like most is being part of a group that kind of is working with support office to try and change the whole of the veterinary industry. And that's one of the things that gives me my little buzz of enjoyment about being a vet, but also being a veterinary owner, and then also being a veterinary owner within the Vets4Pets group. Well, my favorite pet to consult on is basically any pet. I like all of them. I mean, I love the small little Roborowski hamsters. They are crazy little lunatics and run around at a speed of knots. And I think one of the things I like about it is seeing other vets who aren't used to handling anything other than a dog or a cat, seeing us work on a tortoise, seeing us work on snakes, seeing us work on birds. But overall, we mainly see dogs, and I love nothing better than treating all of my patients. So as you can see, I don't really have a favorite. I like them all. If they're small and they're furry, and sometimes not that furry, but they get treated, they get looked after.